Hi everyone, it's me Marcus, and today I just thought I'd talk to you about my House of Colour experience. Well, what can I say? It's been an amazing experience, absolutely. I found out that I am a cool or dark summer, which means that I sit on the very on the brightest end of the summer spectrum. So that means I suit more medium brightness of colours. So I can get away with some winter colours, but nothing too bright. And there are some colours which are a tad too soft near my face in the summer palette as well. I'm very much on the cusp. Uh, but I can wear all of the summer colours. It's just that these particular colours here, they are my best ones because they have enough brightness without being overpowering, yet without being underwhelming as well. Um, Mum and I have had our colours done now, and I have thoroughly enjoyed both sessions because I've been in both sessions, and so has Mum. Um, the whole process is just so therapeutic to me. Um, I just loved doing the undertone test, the brightness test. Uh, like the undertone test is warm versus cool. The intensity or brightness test is, let's say if you're warm, it would be spring versus autumn, and if you were cool, it would be winter versus summer. Um, and it's just brilliant. What happens is when you go in for a consultation, uh, in my experience anyway, you get greeted at the door and my consultant, Karina Leacock's just dressed beautifully and always looks amazing. I don't think I could have chosen better for a consultant, as far as I am aware. She is just amazing, really kind, um, just a brilliant consultant. You get greeted, so back to the consultation process. You get greeted at the door, then they talk to you about the bit of the colour analysis theory. Like they take you through the three primary colours and they talk to you about um, how they are the fastest colours in the spectrum and how red is the fastest travelling colour and how true red is used in, say, Kit Kat bars, um, Virgin, the company Virgin, um, and like some post boxes, you know, and even I think fire extinguishers as well when you think about it, because you need a colour that you can see immediately in an emergency. Red can be an emergency colour as well. Um, that's another thing that could be talked about. Um, and what happens is that they will talk to you about the consultant will talk to you about warm versus cool. They show you three versions of red. They show you the cool red, which is a more bluey red like this one. They show you true red, which is the Kit Kat red, and they show you a warm red, which is more like the you know fiery red. In fact, I can show you on Mum's Colour Fan what warm red looks like. It looks like this. These two here. Warm reds. And you'll be able to see that it's warmer than this. Mine's more bluey, this is more fiery, and it's brighter than mine. So they take you through the three reds, and the consultant will explain to you that there are some colours that you will feel an emotional connection with, and there are some those other colours that just drag you down, make you feel a bit and make you look a bit whereas there are some colours that just lift you up and give you this youthful glow and just make you show up a lot more. And what happens after that is they take you through what's called the undertone test, which is when they see whether you are cool or warm. Then after that, there is the brightness test to show whether you suit softer or brighter colours. I suit softer in general, okay, because I'm a summer. Even though there are some brighter options that I can get away with from winter because I'm, cuspy. But generally speaking, you'll be either more soft or more bright. Mum she is a paint box of bright spring, so she's highly bright in chroma. So she can wear the brightest of the warm colours. She can even get away with some winter colours to a certain extent because she's on the cusp of winter as well. Bit like me, even though she's quite the opposite of my colouring, we both have that in common, that we are on the cusp of more on the cusp of winter. Although no, she's not quite on the cusp of winter like I am. I think I'm a bit closer. I think to be the closest to winter as a spring, you have to be more of a blue spring. But she is quite close because electric blue still works quite well as long as it's not close to her face. Same here. It can work a bit for me, certainly more than orange, because orange is just horrible on me. But works for Mum, as long as they're not like the spicy oranges. Anyway, so they go through the brightness test. Then after that, you can choose whether or not you want your makeup done. I had my makeup done, and they take you through the 3 points of red. My points of red are plum pink, rose pink, and cool reds. Mum's 3 points of red are coral, warm red, and pink. Like warm pink, not like rose pinks like mine, or fuchsias like Winter's. And they take you through the ideal makeup products for you and the right blusher, because you've got to get the right blusher. Nothing too bright, something that is quite close to the colour of your ear. That's what they do. And after they've done your makeup, they take you through the ratings process. So in my bag, I have these booklets here that they give you. I have one for guys and one for girls, because I have some booklets for men and women, because I have my clothes. So this is a men's booklet, but I have my makeup as well, which is included in the women's booklet. Whereas Mum, she just got the women's booklet, because it includes everything for her. I just love these booklets. Put it this way, if I could buy these booklets, I'd buy them in bulk. I'd buy every single season booklets. I really enjoy reading these and learning about all of the seasons. I really do want to become a colour consultant one day. I think it would be amazing. I will learn more about style. I have learned, in a nutshell, because it was just a colour analysis session, I have learned in a nutshell that I am a natural romantic. Or at least that's what I've been told, from a brief amount of time. And I will learn more about style. I am starting to wear more patterns because I am used to just blocks of colour, and I'm really trying to experiment with that. Yes, of course, I'm going a bit off track here. They take you through the ratings process. So they drape 36 colours around your neck from your palette, and they see which ones are the best. And there'll be some which are better as accessories or below the waist, or as bags, belts, shoes, But the world's your oyster with these colours. You know, with the 100% colours, you can do whatever you like with them, head to toe, and they'll be double star your wow colours, which you should be wearing here, just below your neck. This is a wow colour for me, this cherry burgundy kind of combination with this French navy and white. French navy is a wow colour for me. My eyes are really popping, and I'm wearing my version of the 90-second makeup, which they take you through. And my teeth have never looked so white. As well, I'm wearing these colours, these summer colours. These are colours that I would never have chosen. Maybe the cherry I would have chosen more, but I would never have chosen French navy or white in a million years until now, but they really work well. And I was on the cusp of whether or not to go for a colour analysis session. I was like, should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? And you definitely should. If you can afford it, I say go for it. If it's something that you've always wanted to do, just do it. You won't regret it. You do get compliments, like they say, you know, because I was quite skeptical about that, I must admit, because I've never been the type to be complimented about my appearance sincerely by strangers, but it does happen. I've had compliments, so I just think the whole experience is just amazing, and I highly recommend getting your colours done. And I think House of Colour is an amazing company to do that. And my consultant, Karina Leacock, is just such a passionate person with colour analysis. You can tell she really enjoys what she does, and that's just wonderful. You can feel it, and it matches my passion for it, because I love it. I love how colour makes me feel, how it makes me just feel seen, and how I love how it impacts other people's appearances. And what I'm going to enjoy most of all is the fact that I can now do Mum's makeup. I have always known on some level that Mum was a spring, because she just has that glowy, golden, fresh look about her. And when I had that confirmed, I was thinking, I should definitely do colour analysis myself, and I am definitely going to go for it. I'm going to do whatever I can to realise that dream. And I'm actually going to do a little series on style, my style journey. So, because style is not really my forte, I am more colour oriented. I am much more advanced on colour than I am with style. So you can learn along with me about what style is like. I need to look about more into my style, absolutely, because, you know, when it comes to style, I am a bit clueless. I'm more into colour, I must admit, but I think I'll get into style as well, because I just love seeing it all come together. I never thought style would be interesting, but it really, and it was brilliant to be the observer as well, because I watched Mum have her colours done, and I knew from the beginning that she was warm. Even with the white drapes, which I find like warm versus cool with the white drapes, I find that one of the hardest colours to distinguish. But I just knew straight away. As soon as I looked at Mum's face in the cream, I thought, there it is. I could just see the golden reflection on her face, and it was really working. And then as soon as I put the pure white drape on as a protective thing, like to isolate the colours, I thought, that doesn't look quite right. But I mean, Mum is beautiful, but you know, in terms of colour, I could really see the difference, that the cream was just really, really working better. And there was the warm versus cool test, the undertone test, and with some of the cool colours, they weren't, they weren't too bad. Like electric blue wasn't too bad. Neither was emerald. But when there were colours like say the blue reds, you could really tell the difference, and um like the those kinds of colours, you could really tell the difference. But in fact, with all of them, you could really tell a difference. But even though they weren't so bad, you could see that the warmer ones were just much better, and they producing this golden glow to her face. Um, and in the autumn versus spring for the intensity or brightness test, there was some autumn colours that weren't too bad. You know, like the teal. I think teal was okay. It still went with her eyes, but it was still a bit too dark. But with the aquas, it was like, wow. I personally think that aqua is one of Mum's power colours. She just looks tropical, youthful, glowing in aquas. And red lipstick on Mam. Wow. The warm red lipsticks are amazing on her. I mean, I have a lipstick too, which is called Soft Cherry. Um, and I think even that is a bit too bright for me. But on Mam, red lipsticks are just amazing. I've never known someone to suit red lipstick like Mam suits red lipstick. I actually think she could wear that during the day if she wanted to. It is that amazing on her. She really suits red. Absolutely. Geranium red is just wow on her. There's no question about that. And I actually think that red is the best for her. I don't think there could have been a better lip colour choice for her when it came to having a photo taken for her analysis with the after photos. Just brilliant. With the very soft autumn colours, I could see shadowing going on here. It was making it look a bit hard. Same as with the cool colours from before, like the some of the like a lot of the winter colours were making it look a bit hard, and the autumn ones did as well because they were too heavy. Either that or they were too soft, and Mam needs brightness, so softness goes against her colour and goes against her characteristics. But with the spring ones, it was like, wow, her face just lit up. I mean, I love those colours, but they overpower me. But on her, it's like, it's amazing. It's amazing how different we are in terms of colour, but, we both have, but we're both related. So closely related. And yet we are quite the opposite of each other in terms of characteristics and colour, chromatic characteristics. We are so different. So it just goes to show that even though you're closely related to someone, you can be totally different from each other in terms of colouring. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know which one you're going to get. I just find it so amazing. And I loved the whole process of watching Mum getting her makeup done as well. Just lovely. Everything works so well together in harmony and just brilliant. And Mam is apparently a romantic ingenue. So she's a bit like me, but she has to tone down the patterns just a bit because she's shorter than I am. so she cannot be as full of a romantic as me, because I'm quite a bit taller, so I'm more of a natural romantic. So, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed telling you guys about this experience. If you have any respectful comments or questions, let me know down below and in the comment section. And subscribe to my channel if you want to hear more about colour analysis content. And you'll see more style content in there soon. Okay, see you later.